What happens when a rugged soul meets refined engineering? You get the all-new 2026 Kia Tasman, a bold leap into the world of mid-size pickups that doesn't just challenge expectations, it rewrites them. This isn't your average truck. It's Kia's most daring venture yet into adventure-ready territory. And trust us, it shows. From the first glance, the Tasman strikes a commanding pose. Its squared-off profile, high beltline, and aggressive grille are underscored by muscular fenders and C-shaped LED lighting that screams confidence. 20-inch alloy wheels, protective skid plates, and a wide stance say one thing: it's built to conquer. Whether that's urban terrain or the untamed wild, slide inside and you're greeted with a surprisingly upscale interior. Kia has blended hard-wearing materials with a tech-forward layout that feels as intuitive as it is futuristic. Dual 12.3-inch displays, one for infotainment, the other for instrumentation, seamlessly wrap around the driver. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a 12-speaker Harman Kardon system keep things crisp, while heated and ventilated seats bring luxury into the harshest climates. But what really matters is under the hood. The 2026 Tasman is powered by a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, pushing out 281 horsepower and 421 Nm of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, it's punchy off the line, smooth on the highway, and commanding in the dirt. The available all-wheel drive with terrain management mode gives you serious off-road chops without compromising daily drivability. Expect a 0-100 km/h time just under 8 seconds, more than respectable for a truck of this size. Fuel efficiency lands around 10.2 L/100 km combined, meaning it's as practical as it is powerful. The suspension tuning balances comfort and control, soaking up bumps without feeling disconnected. It's not just capable, it's composed. And here's the kicker: the starting price? Around $39,000 0 cents USD. For a pickup that brings premium design, serious tech, and genuine off-road ability, that's an impressive figure. You get wireless charging, a 360-degree camera, blind spot view monitor, and adaptive cruise control, all standard. The 2026 Kia Tasman doesn't just mark Kia's entry into the mid-size truck game, it declares war on complacency. This is the kind of truck that turns heads at the trailhead and stands its ground in the city. There's something else coming down the pipeline that'll shake up a different segment altogether. But for now, this Tasman has earned its moment in the spotlight. Stay close, you're not going to want to miss what's next.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel Auto Insider. Today, we're diving into something that blends elegance with adrenaline. The all-new 2026 Mazda CX-5. This isn't just a refresh, it's a statement. So buckle up, because what you're about to see is Mazda's boldest move yet in the compact SUV game. Visually, the 2026 CX-5 steps forward with sharper edges and a lower, wider stance that gives it a planted, athletic presence. The new front fascia is dominated by a gloss black grille, flanked by narrow LED headlamps that feel more sports sedan than suburban crossover. It's clean, it's confident, and yes, it turns heads. Inside, Mazda continues to punch above its weight. You're met with soft-touch materials, Nappa leather in higher trims, and real wood accents that elevate the cabin beyond its price point. The new 12.3-inch infotainment screen finally supports touch, while the digital gauge cluster and head-up display add a premium, driver-focused feel. But where the CX-5 really earns respect is behind the wheel. The top trims feature a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4, now tuned to deliver 256 horsepower and a punchy 320 lb-ft of torque. Paired with a refined 8-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive, this SUV delivers a surprisingly quick 0-60 time of 6.4 seconds. But it's not just the speed, it's how it moves. The handling is tight, responsive, and incredibly balanced for a vehicle in this class. Mazda's updated G-Vectoring Control Plus helps it carve corners with smoothness and precision, while the ride remains composed over rough roads. This isn't just practical transportation. It's a crossover with soul. Fuel economy comes in at a respectable 26 mpg combined, And all models now come standard with the latest iActive Sense safety suite, including enhanced radar cruise, blind spot monitoring, and traffic jam assist. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and a 12-speaker Bose system keeps things sonically satisfying. Starting at just under $30,000, the 2026 CX-5 offers serious value. The Turbo Premium Plus trim, which brings the full experience, lands at $39,800, and it feels every bit like a luxury vehicle without the badge markup. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 proves you don't need to sacrifice driving joy for utility. It's bold, refined, and more alive than ever. Here on Auto Insider, we spotlight the cars that drive with purpose, and something even more daring is rolling up next. You won't want to miss it.
Is this the boldest SUV Volvo has ever built? From a brand known for subtlety and safety comes something different. The 2026 XC90 isn't just redesigned, it's reimagined. It stands taller, looks sharper, and carries a presence that's no longer quiet. It's commanding. Minimalist design meets muscular confidence. Every angle feels intentional, like sculpture with motion built in. Inside, the XC90 turns sustainability into an art form. Recycled materials feel premium, the cabin is serene, sophisticated, and deeply Scandinavian. The new portrait display is crisp, fast, and finally worthy of the badge. But this is where the XC90 really changes the game. Under the hood, a T8 plug-in hybrid pushing 455 horsepower and 523 lp-ft of torque. It's not just efficient, it's shockingly quick. 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Yes, in a 3-row Volvo. Electric-only range, 50 miles, enough to handle most commutes in silence. When the gas engine kicks in, it's seamless. And with standard all-wheel drive, it handles curves with quiet confidence. Air suspension adapts in real time. The ride is smooth but controlled. Balance, not floaty. Steering is clean and direct. This isn't performance for show, it's precision for real life. Google is fully integrated. Voice commands actually work. Maps anticipate your route. And over-the-air updates mean it just keeps getting smarter. Of course, safety remains best in class. It's a Volvo. It starts around $69,000. Fully equipped, expect low ADS. But it's not just a luxury SUV, it's Volvo's vision of tomorrow, and maybe its boldest one yet. The 2026 XC90 doesn't shout for attention, it earns it, with design, with power, and with purpose. And if this is just the beginning, the road ahead is about to get exciting. What if I told you that the most unexpected car of 2026 isn't a luxury badge or a hyper EV, but a Dacia? This is the 2026 Dacia Sandman, and no, you're not dreaming. It doesn't whisper utility, it growls it. A bold front grille with angular LED matrix lights gives it a presence far beyond its badge. It's wider, lower, and meaner than anything Dacia's ever dared to build. Think crossover meets rally street fighter. And somehow, it works. Step inside and the Sandman ditches the bare-bones reputation Dacia's known for. You're met with Alcantara-trimmed seats, a sculpted dash with floating glass touchscreen, and that hint of copper accenting throughout. Surprisingly premium, subtly aggressive. But let's talk power, because this is where the Sandman really rewrites the script. Under the hood is a turbocharged 1.6L hybrid unit, pushing 204 horsepower to all four wheels. It's not neck-snapping, but it is addictive. 0-100 in just under 7 seconds, and it feels faster thanks to the dual motor assist and tight, rally-inspired chassis. The steering, surprisingly communicative. The ride, firm but balanced. Push it through a mountain pass and it feels like Dacia's been building hot hatches in secret for the past decade. And then, there's the fuel efficiency. 58 mpg equivalent in real-world mixed driving. That's not just good, it's class-leading. It sips, even when it surges. On tech, the Sandman stays smart without going full Silicon Valley. A 10.5-inch infotainment screen, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, adaptive cruise, and a new AI-based terrain response system that actually learns your driving style. Yes, from Dacia. Now the price? €27,900, 0 cents. Let that sink in. You're getting all-wheel drive, hybrid punch, bold design, and legit driving fun for under $30K. The 2026 Sandman doesn't try to be everything, but what it is, it's shockingly good at. So here's the question, did Dacia just change the rules? Next time, we go even deeper into the unexpected, because the road ahead, it's full of surprises. What if I told you the city's smallest warrior just got a whole lot sharper? What if economy didn't mean compromise, but precision? This is the all-new 2026 Toyota Yaris, and it's not here to whisper, it's here to announce itself. Toyota's redesigned Yaris isn't playing dress-up, it's tighter proportions where a bolder face, wide-set LED DRL across a cleaner, more sculpted nose, the new platform sits lower and wider, giving it an athletic stance that dares you to underestimate it, but you shouldn't. Inside, Toyota's gone premium where it counts. Soft materials wrap a simplified, tech-forward layout. The 9-inch touchscreen floats like it belongs in something pricier, and the digital cockpit is crisp, intuitive, and finally quick. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, even an optional heads-up display? In a Yaris, yes. But let's talk power. Under the hood, Toyota drops in a 1.5-liter, 3-cylinder hybrid with a combined output of 129 horsepower. Doesn't sound like much until you drive it. The Yaris is light, reactive, and planted. Acceleration is surprisingly punchy, 0 to 60 in around 9 seconds, but what really stands out is the handling. With improved chassis rigidity and retuned suspension, it feels like a car that's actually been listened to during development. It grips, it responds. And thanks to the hybrid setup, it sips fuel, averaging over 60 mpg in real-world use. This is still a city car, but it doesn't feel confined to one. Whether you're navigating traffic or escaping it, the Yaris feels like it wants to be driven. And with Toyota Safety Sense 3 standard, it's watching your back, too. Starting around $19,000 0 cents, the 2026 Yaris doesn't just challenge expectations, it rewrites them. It's affordable without being forgettable, efficient without being dull, small but never small-minded. Sometimes, the quietest cars make the loudest statements, and this Yaris, it's shouting with style, smarts, and spirit. Stick around, what's coming next might just shift the game again.